And we are back. We are set for this generational clash. For the first time ever, Nic Nemeth goes one-on-one with Shelley. This is your main event.
One of those matches that just has that, I hate the cliche, but I love the feeling of big fight feel. And that's it between these two journeyman wrestlers who have been on opposite ends of the pro wrestling spectrum for so long, and now clash for the first time ever here in a TNA ring.
Nic Nemeth has a TNA world title shot against Moose at Rebellion on the horizon, but first, dealing with Shelley tonight here in Philadelphia. Nic Nemeth started in pro wrestling in OVW nearly 20 years ago, November of 2004. He is a two-time world heavyweight champion in WWE. 6 Intercontinental titles, 2 United States titles, 4 tag titles, the famous Money in the Bank contract victory back in 2012, and he has also captured the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. On the opposite side, Shelley trying to keep his shoulders off the mat. Shelley in his 22nd year in pro wrestling. A former TNA World Champion, lost the title at Hard to Kill this past January. 3 times a TNA Tag Team Champion, former X Division Champion, 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, and a former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. The resumes for these two men are absolutely astounding.
Cover here, roll up. Accolades galore. And I find it kind of apropos and kind of interesting. At the very beginning of this matchup, you were listing all these guys' accolades in pro wrestling. And Nic Nemeth dips even deeper into his well, that amateur wrestling background, all the way back to Kent State, where he was a standout wrestler on the mat.
A Kent State Hall of Famer to boot. Can hang with the best of them on the mat. We know how gifted Shelley is in that department. You can see Nemeth tie up the legs here. So who do you give the edge to? Is it too close to call?
I just, having never seen these two ever have a tag team matches, no nothing. It's the first time these two have touched.
Armbar attempt here. Nemeth trying to keep his grip. Gets his foot on the bottom rope to break it.
Like I was saying before, just been in opposite worlds in the pro wrestling universe. And finally getting to see this, it seems very similarly sized, similar amounts of experience, similar background, similar skill sets. This is very much a mirror matchup. This is going to be 100% a game of human chess. If you are aspiring to be in the pro wrestling business, this is a one to watch, folks.
A straight jacket there for just a moment by Nemeth. We heard throughout the evening the entire TNA roster is glued to the monitor backstage. Have been keeping an eye on this match since it was announced, and a shot to the arm there by Shelley.
What we call a monitor sellout in the biz. It happens for one of 2 reasons. Either, oh my God, this is happening, or it's, oh my God, this is happening. And without a doubt, you can tell it is the latter as these two go to work.
And if you're the TNA World Champion Moose, you're watching Nemeth battle Shelley, someone who Moose is very familiar with. You got to keep a close eye. That shoulder just went into the steel post for Nemeth.
Nasty way to collide for Nemeth there, all the way out to the floor.
Shelley versus Nemeth, the generational clash continues on iMPACT.
And we are back here in our main event on iMPACT on Access TV. Nemeth out here on the floor.
As focused on the left arm, continues to go after it. Baseball slide there into the left arm, it appeared, and Nemeth is down.
And we know Shelley, when he gets focused on a body part, he can break you down from a mechanical level.
Oh, the left arm into the steel post.
We've mentioned it before on broadcast, Shelley's background in things like physical therapy. And then the human body, he is a scientist in and out of the ring in multiple ways.
They reset the count there so he could go outside the ring. The mad scientist here, dragging the arm around. Oh, and driving the arm into the steel post.
knows every weak point of the human body and how to exploit it, does Alex Shelley. And when he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, he puts a little extra stink on it as well.
Well, you talked about it before the break. To a degree, this is Shelley defending territory. He has had a chip on his shoulder for his entire career. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. Left arm again smashed into the apron. His ascent to the TNA World Championship took 20+ years for him to finally capture that championship this past summer, have a spectacular reign and then lose it. We've seen him on the proverbial descent and how it's messed with him mentally.
There's no doubt about that. You see that this other edge here, you can see it being, as an example, right here. He's taking some joy here in doing what he's doing to Nic Nemeth here. I think the real tipping point was back at No Surrender, in the No Surrender match with Moose. We saw Kushida, his friend, his longtime partner, throw in the towel for him. I think that broke something in Alex Shelley. Even as they've gone up and down since then, it hasn't been the same.
And perhaps why Sabin broke out on his own recently and faced Steve Macklin last week. Why now Shelley trying to do things on his own. A lack of trust perhaps within Time Machine. That elbow hyperextended there by the knee strike of Shelley. Look at this.
Just grinding his knee into the triceps, the elbow, the back of the shoulder there of Nemeth. Trying to turn the left appendage of Nic Nemeth into a wet noodle of a body part.
A straitjacket set up something Nemeth had on Shelley earlier on in the matchup.
There's no doubt in my mind that Alex Shelley is trying to send a clear and present message to Nic Nemeth.
Well, now Nemeth trying to break free. Shelley has a hold of both hands. Nemeth trying to get back. Oh, wait a minute, caught it once again in the straitjacket.
Rode his momentum, spinning him around and brought him right back down to the ground.
Knees right to the spine. You can see Shelley waving, taunting Nemeth.
And there's a little extra piss and vinegar on everything Alex Shelley is doing tonight. Even more so than usual.
Shelley, charges at Nemeth, and multiple times in this matchup, Nemeth has taken hard falls to the outside, but Shelley's in pursuit.
Everything here very, very methodical. Every move, every decision is incredibly calculated here by Alex Shelley.
Oh, and the left arm sent into the steel post once again. Shelley utilizing the space within the impact zone to do more damage to Nemeth.
Laser focused on the left arm is Shelley. This is a dangerous, dangerous man.
And Nemeth found an opening finally. Shelley went face first into the steel post. Shelley versus Nemeth continues picture in picture.
In what has been a predominantly Shelley-controlled matchup, may have just saw an opening for Nic Nemeth here. Driving Shelley into the post, now might be able to take control, but how much is left of that left arm in Nemeth?
Yeah, I completely agree. And the thing about Alex Shelley is that the second he identifies an opening, he is going to go after it. A bullseye on that left arm, but he is adaptable. And now Nemeth with an opportunity to get some comeuppance.
And Shelley even, dare I say, have a little bit of a beg-off there. Trying to ask for a little bit of a reprieve from Nemeth.
Shelley's not below the mind games within a match.
Absolutely not.
I've said it many times before, I feel like a broken record, but Shelley's no saint, and Nemeth is discovering that firsthand as Nemeth getting his confidence back, it seems.
Salty Shelley
has
resurfaced with a vengeance. Nemeth now, though, it seems to be is happy to pay back that attitude in kind here. Little rub of the boot upside the face. Now the throat of Alex Shelley.
Stop right to the chest of Shelley. Now Nemeth taking a moment here inside the 2300 to collect himself.
A good wrestler always has your boots tied and your laces tucked.
now Shelley the cover to kick out at 2.
Shelley wanted to take advantage there. Can't really blame him.
Back elbow there by Nemeth, caught Shelley.
Nemeth here has managed to take control of Shelley. I do wonder how much that damage of the left arm that Shelley has done will come into play later. But right now, it's Nemeth playing the Shelley game here, twisting and turning the arm, the wrist, the fingers of Alex Shelley. You can see Shelley there waving, trying to make sure his fingers, his hands are still working properly. Nemeth putting in the work here.
And Nemeth is enjoying this now, shoulders down here on Shelley, who's able to kick out. Oh, wait a minute, he's trying to set up for a sleeper. His grapevine, the midsection there.
Tying up Alex Shelley in all kinds of ways. That's not exactly a position, that's not a vulnerability that Alex Shelley is really used to.
Now just crushing the abdomen of Alex Shelley. You might not necessarily get a submission out of this, but you will take away the wind of Shelley.
That's right, slow but sure. Nemeth is maintaining control in this huge matchup.
And we are back. This is the generational clash. Nic Nemeth in control of Alex Shelley, and this is our main event of TNA Impact.
It was ever since several minutes ago, back before the last break, when Nemeth was able to slam Shelley into that ring post. He's been having control ever since and has taken full advantage. Trying to pay back some of this damage, his manipulation of the left arm, back to Alex Shelley. Nemeth, this match extra important as we're on the road to Rebellion in Las Vegas, where he will face Moose for the TNA World Championship.
Hell of a drop kick there by Nic Nemeth. Nic Nemeth, who spent nearly 20 years in one world, his words, going up against the TNA original in Alex Shelley. Went for the super kick. Oh, and a chop block there by Alex Shelley.
And Alex Shelley, like he often does, he tried to work on the arm. It didn't quite take. It wasn't enough to put Nemeth away. Has he changed tactic? Focus onto the leg, the knee. We know Shelley likes those dragon screws, the manipulation of the knee joint.
Oh, look at Nemeth trying to keep Shelley close. Straight punches right to the face, but has the damage been done to the left knee?
Any which way you throw it, these two have been so evenly matched, even thus far. What did I tell ya?
And now assaulting the right leg. Sets up the left for the dragon screw.
Started on the upper body, now focused on the lower body.
This is very reminiscent of some of the title matches that Alex Shelley had when he was TNA World Champion. Would adjust on the fly, changed up his game plan, and now a figure 4, center of the ring.
Again, that just speaks to the wrestling IQ of Alex Shelley. The way he can manipulate, again, not just the left arm or the hand or the wrist, any joint. That's the knowledge, the intelligence of the wrestler, Alex Shelley.
And Nemeth trying to keep his shoulders off the mat, trying to reverse the pressure, trying to roll himself in Shelley. Nemeth trying to roll himself onto his belly to reverse the pressure here to Shelley. And Nemeth clawing, trying to get to the bottom rope now.
He's inching further, closer and closer here.
Nemeth reaching out for the bottom rope. Finally gets there, and Shelley is going to have to relinquish the figure 4. And Shelley refused to do it himself, allowed the official to remove the two from each other.
Was more than willing to take all of the count and make the referee do it. He wants to inflict as much punishment as possible. And on that front, if you're Nic Nemeth, how much punishment are you willing to take just weeks away here from Rebellion and your world title match?
A Rebellion 2 weeks away from Saturday, April 20th, live at the Palms in Las Vegas. Oh, kick right to the face there by Nemeth out of desperation.
But it drops Shelley. Shelley slowly collapsing to the mat here. Might have got his bell rung a little bit by that enziguri. Both men here have a moment to regroup, plan the next offensive.
Nemeth trying to get some life back in his left knee. His left arm is also taking a lot of damage. Fends off Shelley.
Shelley keeps coming though. Nemeth now with a boot. How much more? Is it Nic Nemeth? We're about to find out.
And able to take down Shelley. Splash in the corner. Neck breaker from Nemeth.
And now the wanted man starting to feel like himself again. Here we go, these repeated elbow drops. He's made a habit of dropping over a lot of people throughout the years.
6.
And one more for good measure.
Oh, went for the 10th. And the knees right to the elbow.
That time it was the right elbow. But that's now both sides of the upper body that Shelley's been able to target, as well as, of course, the leg.
Shelley denies the shot to the heart, now grabs Nemeth, going for a cover. Hold on, no, turning it around. He's thinking about the Border City stretch. The left arm cranked back, go for the Border City stretch.
You can see from our vantage point over here, yeah, there you go. Nemeth has blocked it.
Nemeth grabbing a hold of the wrist of Shelley to prevent the Border City stretch. Nemeth did his homework.
This has been everything we've expected and more. A visceral chess match of human and body manipulation here.
Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle, and Shelley taking his time. And now Shelley with the tornado DDT.
Planted.
Is that enough? Presses the shoulders down. No, wait a minute.
Wait.
Nemeth's still in it, but for how much longer?
There's the Border City stretch. Center of the ring this time. Nemeth unable to block it this go around.
Think about the damage done to the left arm. That's behind the neck of Shelley.
Just wrenched along with the neck, the upper back and shoulder joint there. Nemeth desperately crawling to the bottom rope.
And Nemeth reaches out, and that'll break up the Border City stretch. But look at Shelley. Shelley drags Nemeth away from the rope and keeps him close.
Nothing if not relentless is Alex Shelley.
What a battle this has been. The generational clash living up to the billing.
A pinpoint, a precise matchup between two technicians. But as I say that, Nemeth, perhaps out of desperation, gnawing at the knuckles of Alex Shelley.
By any means necessary. Trying to continue his momentum down the road to Rebellion. Cover, kick out by Shelley. Now Nemeth. Nemeth wanted his own DDT. And Shelley hyperextending the elbow.
Shelley's had an answer for Nemeth a lot of the way here.
Nemeth felt it coming. There's the DDT. What awareness by Nemeth. Nemeth into the cover. Shelley got his foot on the bottom rope.
Great wherewithal from Alex Shelley there. Absolutely planted by that DDT. But got his foot on the rope just in time.
Shelley back to his feet. And now Nic Nemeth. Oh, wanted a super kick.
That's the second time he's gone for it. Denied again.
Shelley, he wanted sliced bread there. Oh, super kick. Did he get enough of it?
Did it?
Shelley kicks out. Only two.
Third time was the charm for Nemeth in the super kick, but not enough to put the former TNA World Champion away.
Deep into this matchup, Shelley and Nemeth, both men have taken a beating. Who can handle more of this? Who can endure?
It has been so evenly matched. Such a matched skill set between these two. What's gonna give?
Oh, Nemeth launched into the corner, wanted that splash one more time. Shelley felt it coming. Oh, went for shell shock. Oh, went for danger zone.
Both denied there. Look at this, roll up!
Shoulders down, yeah, kick out by Nemeth.
Oh!
Once again, the Border City stretch.
Back to it, Nemeth counters though.
Covered by Nemeth and a kick out by Shelley.
Yeah, very late, 2.9 there.
Super kick by Shelley. Shelley wanted shell shock, no! Danger zone! Cover! Nemeth has beaten Shelley!
Here is your winner, the wanted man, Nic Nemeth!
After a match that was the personification of precision, of Pro Wrestling 101, Match Classic, whatever you want to use to call it. An absolutely incredible chess match between two of the best going today. But the wanted man on the road to rebellion stands tall.
One of the best of this generation shows the world he can succeed in any universe. Can he prove that once again when it matters most at Rebellion?